The next morning, when we arrived to our ship, we discovered that a shipment of silk, or part of a shipment of silk, was stolen. So they stole most of our shipment. So this adventure is going to be about conducting an investigation in Ironsworn, or at least how I would do it. So we're going to start right in the middle of it. So Bastian, who is our character, so they just got back to the docks, right? So maybe we're walking down the docks proper, and part of our crew comes at us and tells us that in the night a group of armed men came and attacked them, and they made out with part of the shipment of silk. Okay, so since we are tasked with protecting the ship and its goods and its people, it falls on us to figure out what happened. Okay, I think the first thing we should do, or we would do, is we would make a move. Correct. So we go to the moves, and in this case, I think it's the first thing Bastion would do is he would do a gather information move, right? To try to find out what happened, or if anybody saw something, if there are any clues as to who did this. Okay, so let's say that he walks around the ship, around the docks, trying to figure out what happened. Okay, let's search for the gather information move. Alright, gather information when you search an area, ask questions, conduct an investigation, or follow a track. Okay, roll plus wits. We roll plus wits, and we get a strong hit with a match. On a strong hit, you discover something helpful and specific. The path you must follow or action you must take to make progress is made clear. Envision what you learn. Okay, and take plus 2 momentum. Okay, very important, take plus 2 momentum. And we are 9 out of 10 momentum, so very useful in case we roll a miss in something important. Okay, envision what you learned and ask the oracle if unsure. Alright, I think what makes sense to me is that perhaps we talked with the person in this house right here, correct? And after we walk around the ship and everything, we decide to knock on this door and see if the person here knew something. And since we got a strong hit and a match to boot, I would say that it went extremely well. That perhaps this person, she heard, or she, I don't know why I think it's a woman, so she heard a commotion outside, because she's very, as you can see, her house is very close to the docks. She heard a commotion outside, and when she looked out of the window, she saw some men running away from the docks, and she recognized one of them, and perhaps it was a man she recognized who lives here in the town. Okay, and she tells us the name of the person. Let's see, I don't think the name is really that relevant, but anyway. Okay, let's roll. Nisus. So the name of the person that she saw, that she thinks she recognized, is Nisus. Okay, and that is how I will conduct an investigation in Ironsworn using the gather information move. As you can see, we now have a suspect, so we can move the story forward. If you want to know what happens next, you should watch the whole episode, which is already recorded and posted here on YouTube. I will leave a link below, and also a card somewhere in the video that you can click on that will take you to it. Okay, one last thing before the video ends. Remember that I'm using Ironsworn to play, and I'm using the Ogre, which is the program that you see me using. I made that, and you can check it out at the link I will leave below. If you're a regular here, please remember to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and also do check out my Patreon. I put PDFs, like I just released a bestiary last week, I think, or a couple of weeks ago, a fantasy bestiary. It's based on the foes that come with the Ogre, but it's a PDF, so if you prefer PDFs than actually that using a BTT, you could use that. I also wrote a short story that has nothing to do with Ironsworn or this world, but I really like it, and I uploaded it to Patreon. You can You can read it there. And right now, I'm also working on a sci-fi mystery, which hopefully I will release next week on Patreon. So all I'm saying is, if you like this kind of stuff and you like to support me, support the development of the Ogre and the things I put out, please check out my Patreon as well. Well, thank you, and see you on the next adventure. Hopefully, it will be next week. I'm trying to make one every week. Bye.